Hey up, pal. I don't know why it's mirrored. It's not a sob top. I'm just picking up where I left off yesterday. I got rudely cut off by my phone, not having enough storage. But yeah, we're on about, well, people who have joined religions and they believe in a... That's just it, they believe a book. And I'll go into that in another video as well. And a book that explains people and a god, this big guy with a beard or whatever, who's seemingly got the emotional stability of a 12-year-old, because if you don't do as what he says, he sends you to hell. And it all seems a bit twisted up, to me anyway. But the whole point of this channel, and reason why I put videos on here, is because the things are from my own experience. I'll not say anything, I'll not come up with any things about curvature and cosine of latitude and things like that, what a couple of people are putting in comments. What we're asking for is your own personal experience. Now, me personally, I don't feel like I'm spinning 1,000 miles an hour or whatever it is. I mean, and the model says that it'd be reduced to something like 150 miles an hour, or it'd get faster at towards the North Pole. I don't know any of this. What I'm saying is, where are you? Or where am I? Where are you? Where am I from my own experience? Not anything that's written down, not anything that someone's told me at school. At the minute, things feel solid, but then really I only experience looking at people and seeing things from light, I suppose, being ciphered by my brain. I mean, I don't even know I've got a brain because I haven't seen personally inside my head. And again, you might think, oh, you're being fucking pedantic, but I'm not. This is the thing, we have something called cognitive dissonance, and I think people think that they're too clever for their own good. But you're not. Just repeating so-called facts, repeating fucking cosine of latitude and shit like that. That don't mean jack shit. What I'm saying is, what's your personal experience? If you feel like you're spinning round, that's fine. Because it must mean that we've all got our own separate realities, which is another great thing. And I don't think things with like conspiracy theories and stuff like that, Earth might be flat, we might be in a box. Things might not even exist outside of me. This could be a dream. So the things that I'll talk about, like dowsing, can't talk, dowsing, spirits, we call them spirits, where I see entities, let's call them, and I think there must be a different frequency, because when I meditate with my eyes open, and this is from my own experience, you might call me crazy, or you might say I'm a liar, call me whatever you like. I make these videos really for myself. It's cathartic, and I like talking to you, pal. So if you're going to put comments, comment about your own experience. Don't start rattling off mathematical equations and shit like that, because, do you know what I mean? Or 2 add 2 is 4. But then I've also heard if E equals MC cubed, then 2 add 2 will be 9. Some mathematician might put a comment down at the bottom saying I'm wrong. That's fair enough, fair enough. That doesn't serve me. What I'm talking about is experience that serves you. And I'm just making a quick video before I need to get back to my bricklaying. But when you watch things on TV, like this coronavirus and COVID, and like cow flu, swine flu, pig flu, duck flu and worm flu that we've had every year that were supposed to kill us, asteroids that were supposed to wipe us out, seems to me to be creating fear. And another question that don't make sense is why? What's the point in asking why? Well, why would they do that? Why would they do that? The only thing that you can answer with why is, why would you do something? Yeah, you don't know why a brick falls when you let go of it. You could call it gravity, but that's just because someone told it you. So let's draw it back in and just ask yourself this question. Is this part of my belief because someone else has told me and I've took it as fact? It gets hard, it does. It gets hard when you have to really look inside and start searching through these beliefs, so-called facts, that create your reality. I can heal people. This is a fact. I get rid of pain using my mind. How does that work? I don't know exactly how it works. I could I could say, oh, well, it's a vibrational frequency, and when I change the frequency of my brain waves and plug in through chemical reactions in my body, all I know is I get a feeling inside me. And when I ask a question, a yes and no question, you can call it kinesiology. I'm calling it that because a lot of other people call it that, and they experience the same thing, muscle testing. I started muscle testing yes and no questions. So I'd say, is there a trapped emotion manifesting in someone's body as pain? I'd sway forward, or I'll feel strong, or I'll expand. So look at it, kinesiology. I'll do another video on it. Ask yourself questions. If you're looking at, if you're watching telly anyway, you've probably got bigger problems. Especially if you're watching news and believing it. But you can. But the thing is, conspiracy theory is a lie. It takes two parties to take part in it. One to tell it and the other one to believe it. But you've got to be involved in watching it in the first place. So you've got to ask yourself, why are you even watching telly? Why aren't you focusing on your own life, not what other people might or might not be doing? Focus on your own life and how you feel and what your experience is like of this place. So I think it's a wonderful place. We can build stuff, knock stuff down, but I think there's also a lot other aspects to it, like dreaming. I've just started to become lucid during dreaming, which means I wake up and realise that I'm dreaming, so I can fly around and notice what I'm creating in my reality, this physical reality, let's call it. We'll have to have names for it. I'll make my own names up anyway. But no need to get into arguments and stuff like that, because that doesn't get anyone anywhere, does it? But if you just ask yourself, is this a belief because I've read a billion scientific books? Or, I could go on about the Aries failure, or the old Bedford Canal. Is it the old Bedford level? Or, do you know what I mean? Or the J.J. Thomson experiment. They're still experiments that other scientists do, and just because it doesn't prove this heliocentric model, it don't make it fact. The fact is, I don't give a fuck. What I care about is how I move about and how I create stuff. Not just for me, for my family. So I can get more enjoyment out of it. Do you know what I mean? If you play computer games or anything like that, you don't just play it just to stay on the same level. You want to unlock different things, and even though it feels uncomfortable, thinking, I want to try and find that or decipher something, work it out, it makes the whole thing more enjoyable. So take it as a game. Try and smile. You see, even a fake smile can make you laugh. I know that personal experience, but for now, I'll do some bit on dowsing next one, probably tomorrow. We'll go back to that bloody Obelix, or whatever they're called. Anyway, peace out.